Hello, old souls, fellow empaths, seers, and psychonauts. If you'd like to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support, my name is Steph. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. We're going to utilize the scrolls today, scrying for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on some tarot and oracle, and where Mr. Ghosty here is, we actually have Ghost Tube Seer, should any visuals arise from the afterlife and further add to our abstract and ancient auric adventures. Overall, please do receive or release freely. Thank you for your time, attention, and awareness, as your perspective and presence is powerful. Gratitude. Let's go. All right, how you doing? If you would like to open up with me, you're more than welcome to, or you can fast forward through, taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of fellow old souls, empaths, seers, and psychonauts, thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. Oh my goodness, I've just got like a mess here. Let's see what's come out. All right. You know the drill as well. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below, drop an emoji. Any interactions with the channel is appreciated, and your insights do expand the iScry experience overall. All right. Yeah, very much so in the air. I can feel it in the air. I can feel it in the air. Okay, there's an energy sitting here. If you can imagine, they are seated, hands on their knees. It's a masculine energy stepping forward. They're multidimensional in nature. I kind of want to say, and I don't know a whole lot about where they are, but I'm seeing my Metatron card, so maybe something in the land of Metatron. And there's a feminine energy here. Okay, this feels, in a classic sense, like witchy of sorts, priestess kind of feel. Okay, she's more fluid. There's roads that lead to her, like something has rolled out from her. This could be a mother you have in spirit, or a the last feminine incarnation expressed that you would recognize. Okay, but the roads are like leading me in. It's like I want to, if you're driving a car or on a roller coaster, but I'm not seeing the track, so it's more road style. And I'm going to head up there. There's a bridge somewhere in there as well. This could be towards the afterlife if you're feminine energy. Like for me here, sorry, I'm like shifting in my seat. Like my masculine energy is what creates Inkblots. Like I'm just very aware of that for me. It's less chatty. I don't want to say introvert, extrovert. It's just those energies work differently. It's very quiet. So anyway, and then it's my feminine energy that typically scries. So this is kind of if that example leads you into whatever that context might be for you. If anyone's like Metatron-esque, it has that feeling, or someone or something celestial that you could put into an embodiment to connect with you, because it's really just an archetypal energy, right? But it's more than happy and willing to be put and placed into a form to connect, because it's like this road. There's a little bridge in there, but then it's like I go over this horizon. Oh, I feel like I'm in a very specific movie, but I'm not sure what it is. And I don't have my... Oh, there it is. Way up here. See that person sitting on top of the bridge? What is that movie? City of Angels. But somebody might be sitting on a cusp of these thresholds. This is the energy on the other side. But it's like I feel like I'm being watched, because this energy right here is that energy right there. Like that's how they see me. Okay, There's another orbit over here. Something about it, keys when you were born. When you were born. Oh, why are my shoulders so squunchy? I feel all very odd and awkward in my body right now. Okay, I'm gonna work through it. There's a bat, something about the subconscious world, 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 world. If I was sitting on this threshold seeing this, it louderly, but this is like a really tall bridge. And then I can imagine it here as well. It's like coexisting, but not coexisting like coexisting, existing in everywhere all at once, but very specifically for whatever reason it's coming through. It's like two different places. Something about your shoes or slippers. And it's all about the air. Can you feel it in the air tonight? Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Hold on. Okay, let's add on some cards. Get into the shaman's palm and see what else is going on. Yeah. Okay, there's a woman right here. She looks like... There's another woman. So, again, you might be the daughter, or it's like human self, higher self. Human self, higher self. Where does that lead me? And that's like, you know, like in a needle and thread. It's the eye of the needle. Yep. There are cloaked beings here. They don't have sickles, but they do have a staff of some sort. This might be decor on a building. If I was to, again, place the energy of a bridge, the veil, the threshold, the whatever this is for you, I'm going to stay in first person, whatever context it might be in, personal, professional, corporate, creative, the yada, yada, yadas. But I feel like it's within my own energy, maybe in my own mindscapes, the multidimensional mind. Okay, so if I could place just like a deity, god, or archetypal energy into a physical form, like a building or a bridge, and now I feel like I'm seeing the intricate design of a bridge. Like they don't design things the same way they used to. So, but this is something older. What I'm seeing is like architecturally older, but in our timeline. Because it's familiar enough that I'm aware of it. They don't build things the way they used to. Something's lighter, but it's like learning how to be lighter, but upholding the same kind of strength. There's a sadness coming in the cave of ice. But you know me, I follow art first, or I read art first. This might be that woman, sister, sibling, auntie, feminine energy regardless. They're over the rainbow. They're over the rainbow. Now I feel like I'm in dreamland. And I'm playing with the substance. I'm going to just, can we shove? Shove and share. Because I'm closer to this, like the rainbow. I wish I knew more about Metatron in this moment. Can I tune into somebody who does? Somebody's mind who does? Shapes. Again, it feels like form. No, it feels like all these shapes are coming together into an embodiment that I can quasi recognize, so it doesn't scare me. It's like human-esque, but there's still like so much about it that's non-human. Oh, okay. This shape right here feels like this shape right here. Freedom. Oh, okay. So even with that mushroom there, and this we're in the cave of wind. It's kind of like free your mind. The Metatron mind. Should I write that down? Metatron mind. They're very large birds. And there's something else. I don't know what they are. The closest I want to call them is like anteaters. Are anteaters large animals? I don't think we have them here. Anteaters. Anteaters. Also, wolf. If that those symbols mean anything to you. Something about bones and keys. Bones and keys. Somebody here, if you're watching, might read bones. Like, I don't... Bone scrying? I don't know what else to call it, but... And that rainbow is there as well. And see, and there's people up there. You know how there's like crystal kids or indigo children, adults? I feel like there's a whole spectrum that is unacknowledged for the most part. Like indigo and crystal children might be favored for one reason or another, but there's others. Free your mind. Free your mind. Focus. This is like that position, if these are the knees. Her hands are up, but his hands are on his knees. Cave of hearth fires. It's like that peak, triple peak. Focus. I'm distracted. I'm distracted. If you've ever seen the show Prevalence and Hot Dogs, True Blood, and at some point in time, like the main girl is a fairy or a fae, or like, so her blood has, like, it tastes different to the vampires. Okay, so at some point in time in the show, there's a bubble, like it's just land of a park, but there's really a bubble of these other fae existing there. And there's something about like, oh, we'll eat these peaches or whatever this fruit is. And they think they've been there for like a minute or 5 minutes, but it's been years. It's been years. Okay, I don't know why that's significant, but I'm going to note, as I just saw it here on the card, that sadness, these dropping of tears, but they're diamonds. There's a lot of feminine energy here. The 3. So there's 3 feminine energies. I feel like I can't even apply gender into Metatron, but it comes through as a he for me. Focus. See, It's like focus opens up the gates in my heart. Like maybe focusing on the heart is a thing. Focus on the heart. I'm in the cave of hearth fires. And in the cave of winds, I need to free my mind. Very multi-dimensional though. Cave of rivers. Individuality. There's another do all of these cards have rainbows in them, or is it just... No, they don't. They're just coming through that way. Cheetah. Did somebody cheat? Getting over like a heartbreak or something like that? Or a two brute just came in. Oh, do you know what it makes me feel like? I feel as though I'll just say it. I feel as though timelines are splitting, like there's two paths. And it's up here as well. Like this splitting. Like I feel like something, like a splitting of an atom. Somebody that I love has passed. And I feel separate from them. Whoever this one person is that seems to be the current focus of my heart, there's more people with them. I don't know how to say that. Something about my sacral, my root. So they're very close to me. Very close to me. Okay, give me a cave of earth. Okay. Connection and change. Okay, see these three? Again, the three. And then even up here, there's the three. Maybe it's a family unit. Of like, even when I was born. Am I here for old souls? I'm sorry. I feel like I freed my mind. And now I'm like, maybe there's some forgiveness that's being asked. Somebody also, I feel like, wants my forgiveness for leaving them. I feel like I'm the person who passed, the incarnation that got to go home of sorts, and I'm asking for forgiveness. That I changed forms and you feel left, but our connection is like trifold. If this message is just for one, thank you for holding space for it, but maybe you can place it in your own family unit. Because when you were born, it's like the earth changed. The earth changed when you were born. There was also somebody waiting for you to be born when you were born. I don't think that I don't know if you know them. Like, I don't think that's the point. It feels like they were waiting for you to be born. Okay. I'm going to add on a few shaman cards, and then I'm going to head over and flip this, and we'll go to the extended. If you are joining us, the link is below in the description box. But if not, that's okay too. Can we get some shaman here to help me out with this, if there's anything else? See, shaman of birth. Congratulations also if you're giving birth. I'm going to stay in the mid-world. Because even like if I was to place the birth here, and like, not to be, so rash about it, but it's like heading out the chute there. But there's guidance there along the way. Something about a tuxedo, cat ears, reaching up. It's like this whole thing of like being, deciding to incarnate that primal life of earth, being drawn out, going over the threshold, and being here and now, reaching up to like, but always remembering that connection to maybe Metatron or someone in some air about that. When I wander into the change, whether it's your timelines, changing timelines by some action that you do, passive or active, those tears that are here start to fall down like rain, because it's so beautiful what you're doing. It's going to make me cry. Your soul, spirit's current existence here, like spirit cries, the spirit of all cries. Like if I can place this celestial energy up here, like Metatron cries diamonds that have been, you know, cut so they have that geometric, prismatic feel, because something's changing. But look how beautiful this is, whether it's timelines or choices or jobs or careers, mindsets. If this is about free your mind, free your heart from holding on to hurts. But look how compatible these cards are in their coloring. Thank you. I just saw you. It's like if I could see an energy here with arms up, and I want to place it like in there. And I think that there's energies from when you were born to now, maybe very specific people coming into your life or energies. Those connections help inspire the change. It was a big deal when you decided to be born. It was a big deal. Hunter of Dreams. Believe it or not, it's a dream come true to be here. For your individual soul, while interconnected, yes. Sorry, I gotta stay on my layout to a certain degree, or we end up in complete and utter chaos. Which is cool, but right in this moment, I'm like, but it's like sad that to be born, you also got to leave this magical place. But to bring them magic here. And it feels like something, it's like being material feels imprisonment, but yet like to be here to invoke such freedom frequency here. There's absolutely somebody from Spirit in the cave, just like right here. I am so right here. You are a dream come true. Cave of Earth before we head over to the extended. The challenge, spirit of challenge. This is the change, right? Is holding on to all these connections. No, that's not the challenge at all. I'm not afraid anymore. This connection always exists and I can tune into it. Always, always, always reach out hand to hand. And maybe for someone you're feeling challenged. What's that song? Dun 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 dun. Reach out and touch faith. Spirit of initiation is here. It's like that's kind of like that Metatron-y feel up here. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna head on over to the extended. Old Souls. If I'm still in Old Soul land, empaths, seers, psychonauts. I hope this did serve, inspire, educate, or entertain. Until next time, I'll see you next week or at the extended for the other side's cry. So much love.